Dorchester Presbyterian, we are making surgical caps for children at MUSC Hospital. First, we use a 1 yard of fabric, and we can make 6 caps out of 1 yard of fabric. Fabric is folded. You have a pattern, 3 pieces. This is the band. You may cut with scissors, or you may cut with a rotary cutter. How many bands?
2.
2 bands. And the bands go around here across the forehead.
Got the others?
Okay.
With the rotary cutter.
Okay.
Much faster.
And there is a measurement on your pattern as well as the pattern. So if you want to cut just by the measurement, you may. That's 6 bands. This part is called the lid. It goes on the top of the head.
I'm going to cut the string that ties.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to use this, aren't I?
Well, you don't have to.
That fits right there. Or you can use your cutting board. Explain that gets cut.
Okay. This is that long. It's going to be cut in half, and we'll make 2 bands. You may use all the same fabric for 3 pieces, or you may use coordinating fabric. This is cowboy boots. She's folded this over so she can cut 6 bands, 6 lids at one time.
You could press like a...
Okay. Ready to press.
Well, we can't do, we gotta do 2 things at the same time.
Can't. And it should be straight of the grain if you can.
Okay, this is the band. You fold it in half. Make sure your raw edges are even. Press it. Then fold it in half this way. And press a crease right at the raw edge, only at the raw edge for center marking. The lid doesn't need pressing. This is the tie. You turn a narrow side on each one. Watch your fingers as it gets hot. Then it's going to be folded like bias tape. Fold it over, make sure your edges, folded edges are even. there are your 3 parts. Pinning.
Trim the ends. And these are then ironed by folding in half like this in the center like a bias tape. And it ends up being a little sleeve. Now she's going to pin it together.
Okay, you lay your band out on the table in front of you with the raw edge at the top, the fold at the bottom. But look at your pattern and make sure it's right side up. This is not. So I'm just going to flip it over, keeping the fold facing me, the raw edge at the top. I have a little bitty crease marking the center. So I'm going to fold my lid in half, and I'm going to finger press it with my fingernail to make a little bitty crease. I'm going to match up my 2 creases, put in a pin at the center, then take the corner where this is straight edge, that corner, match it up with the corner of this. So you have 3 layers, the lid and 2 layers of the band. You want them all to be even. Put in a pin, then work toward the center. Easy in the fullest, work from the lid side. I think about 4 or 5 pins to a side works. Then do the other corner. Work up to the center. Easy in the fullness. Some fabrics stretch more than others and work in easier. But if you work from the lid side, it's easy. So there it is. It's ready to sew. Sew from the lid side. A 1/4 inch seam. You can either do it on a straight sewing machine or you can do it on a serger, but you do not need to finish the seam unless it unravels terribly, then you could zigzag it. These are one-time use caps, but the children do take them home. Every time you're going around, keep flipping it under, make sure that you're just sewing the 3 pieces and nothing else. So I'm flipping it under, rotating it, and stretching it a little bit. Then when you get it sewn, turn it right side out and check it. Make sure that you caught all 3 pieces. Looks good. Then lay it so it's the inside showing. Take your tie. Just, you don't have to be exact. Just find the center, open it up, and place it right in the center there. Make sure that you get this all the way in there, clear to the fold. Put a pin. And open it up this way.
10 minutes.
Lay it down there flat.
10 minutes.
Another pin. Make sure this doesn't slip out as you sew. You do not need to finish these ends. Fold. Make sure this body of it is all stretched out. Ran out of bottom thread. Okay, there's the finished cap. Ready to model? Do I have to model? MUSC uses at least 200 a month. Might take a picture of our stacked up finished caps.